I wake up and he's lying there next to me in the bed. Shit. His face is like 1 centimetre away from mine. Shit. I hold my breath, very aware that I will have manky booze mouth. Shit. I count to 10 in my head. I'm certain he's still asleep. So I slowly breathe out through my nose, as quietly as I possibly can, which, by the way, is harder than you think when you're this hungover. I realise I'm naked. I realise I want to vom. I realise I'm not in my own bed. I can feel a panic attack coming on, which would not be a good look. I squish my eyes shut and count to 10 again. I decide the first thing I need to do if I want to start the bed exit is roll over. Why is moving and breathing so hard? Why have I never noticed this before? Does everyone have this problem? I interrupt myself before I start to spiral, like I've been taught. I remember that I'm meant to start each day being grateful for 3 things. I lie in the bed, as still as a dead slug, and try to think of 3 things. I congratulate myself for having shaved my legs last night. 1. I definitely deserve a high five for getting a shag. 2. And I can't think of anything else. So I decide to be grateful for remembering to be grateful. Quite impressive in my current state, really. Oh, last night is a total blur. Shaving my legs is the last thing I can properly, clearly remember. I begin the roll. Honestly, I'm not sure sex is worth all this. When I'm safely on my side, facing away from him, I can feel one of my false eyelashes stuck to my cheek. I wonder if the other one is still attached, so I blink rapidly and ascertain that it's half off. Okay, I can work with this. What must I look like? You know when you forget about the last piece of dairy milk and you find it again about 2 weeks later stuck to the bottom of your handbag? That's what I imagine my face must look like right now. But we all know that in desperate times, we will still eat that last piece of dairy milk once we've dusted off the crumbs, and it still tastes pretty bloody brilliant. So, I'm not quite sure where this analogy is going. Oh, I'm too hungover. Something about, it's the taste that counts? I look around the room and everything is blurry. Well, blurry on one side. One of my contacts must have come out too. As my one good eye adjusts, I find the door. I can't see much else, not just because I'm half blind, but because he's got those blackout curtains. I love those. I decide I might love him too. I can, however, see my fluorescent pink Victoria's Secret thong on the floor. That's thing 3. I am grateful for day glow bright underwear that is easily accessible in dark bedrooms. Well done, me. My mission is clear. I have to get up off the bed, glide to the door whilst scooping up the thong, possibly with my toes, so I can get out of this room and find the loo in one fluid movement without making a sound. Would a duck and roll be good for this moment? Why didn't I pay attention in PE when I was little? I'm going to call Mum later. What a bitch. Why didn't she make me? Why? I begin. The first thing that goes wrong, because I'm tensing so much and trying so hard to sit up without making a sound, is that I fart. Not a cute little girly soft sound. Oh no. Cross-channel ferry horn. Huh? What? Says a sleepy, gruff voice. I panic, jump up and decide to leg it. I run smack into what must be his inbuilt wardrobe. Pretty sure I've broken my boobs. And my nose. A stream of tears now blinds me as I stumble back. Fuck! This also means that the half-attached false eyelash comes mostly off, but determinedly clings to the edge of my eye like an annoying toddler. This distracts me, so I back into what I later learn is his bedside table and smash the lamp, the photo of his dead mother, and water glass to the floor. I then tread in the shards from said water glass. Why is there so much glass in this room? I am fully blinded by a flash of light. "What the fuck?" says the voice. "Oh, he's pulled open the curtains. No, everything is visible. Oh, how did he move so fast, so quietly, so quickly?" I duck, dive, dodge and roll onto the bed and pull the duvet completely over me, knocking over a chair and him in the process. Why is there so much fucking furniture in this crystal maze of a bedroom? When he's recovered and I can hear that he's stood up, there is a long silence. I'm under the covers, panting. I think he must be surveying the damage. "You're getting blood on the sheets." Nice that his first thought is about his bedding. "Hi, morning. Lovely weather." I try to recover the situation. Cool as a cucumber. He asks me if I'm okay. Better. He also asks if I'll come out from under the covers as my foot appears to be leaking blood. He does care. I reveal the top half of my face, peeking over the duvet in a manner that I hope makes me look like a femme fatale minx. I wink at him. He's just staring at me. I stare back, totally nailing this femme fatale thing. Then he points at my cheek. "Oh, that's... No, that's nothing." I rip off the lash, which hurts, and pulls off half my actual eyelashes and makes my eyes start to water. I soldier on. "Sorry, bad nightmare." He pulls on a toweling dressing gown. Where did that come from? And tells me he's going to get me a plaster and dustpan and brush to clear up the glass. Look at him taking care of me. I glance around the room and see my phone on the floor peeking out of my clutch bag. I know I've got some chapstick and mascara in the tiny bag. I also spy my new black ASOS mini dress on the other side of the room, on top of his jeans. I can only risk getting one before he might come back. He needs to see me looking as hot as I did last night. I quickly dart out from under the duvet and rescue the thong and my phone, but leave bloody footprints on his cream floor. Oh well. I turn on my phone. Hundreds of missed calls and notifications pop up in an aggressive fashion. He comes back in, holding a plaster and a glass of water. "Have you checked your phone?" He shakes his head. No. He puts down the water and fetches his phone. I read a text message I've just got from gov.uk. Oh, shit. Are you getting this? Emergency measures. Do you think this really means... Do you think this is serious? He looks at his phone in horror, as if it is personally responsible. He goes next door to turn on the news. I put the plaster on my foot and try to organise my thoughts. The TV blares. I hear something being repeated. I wrap myself up in the duvet and pick my way over the debris of the room. I chance a glance out the window. I've got absolutely no idea where I am. This is definitely not Zone 2. Is that a sheep? Oh, God. You are to remain where you are. You may only leave your current residence for essential items, including... And on it drones. We look at each other. Me, in his living room, half naked, half blind, and wrapped in his bed linen. I decide to make light of this. Well, looks like you're stuck with me for a bit. He doesn't respond. It sounds like we really can't leave. Hope you got some coffee in. He's just standing there and staring at me. I remember my manners. Oh, I'm Emma, by the way. Lovely to meet you.